When Lance Armstrong won 7 Tour de France titles, he wasn't anywhere near confessing to blood doping. But you know what? After years of denial and attacking his teammates and competitors and media, Armstrong stunned the world and confessed in an Oprah Winfrey exclusive. Now, the guy who dealt Armstrong his biggest blow, former teammate Tyler Hamilton, who admitted to watching Armstrong take the performance-enhancing drug EPO. Hamilton's in town tonight for a fundraiser at MSU Billings, and just within the hour gave us some one-on-one time.
Oh, terrified, yeah. I mean, honestly, telling the truth. I mean, I thought about suicide. That's how dark it got, which is insane. But yeah, I mean, I finally coming to the terms with the truth. The truth is the truth, and it wasn't that pretty behind the scenes. For all of us professional side.
Were there times, or was there one specific time where you thought, in the middle of it, maybe after you did 60 Minutes?
I saw it in his refrigerator, I saw him inject it more than one time.
You saw Lance Armstrong inject EPO?
Yeah, like we all did.
What have I done? Or after you wrote your book, what have I done?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about that for sure. I mean, I had a lot of people to tell me that I went too far, that didn't want to hear the truth. So yeah, I mean, I still have plenty of people that probably don't like me, but I have a lot of people that forgave me. I lied about it for a long time.
What was the last straw that pushed you over the top to say, okay, I'm going to do this?
Yeah, federal investigation into Lance Armstrong and my old team that I rode for, the U.S. Postal Service. So at that point, I've been backing up, and finally it was either, jump off the cliff or tell the truth.
Feels like you were the guy ultimately that delivered the giant blow to Lance Armstrong. As a witness, you confessed to seeing him use performance-enhancing drugs, and I can imagine how hot he was and how he came after you. And he was a pit bull. He was coming after everybody: journalists, friends, enemies, lawsuits. But then he confessed, and when he did that just blow your mind? Is that a day you thought you'd never see happen?
Yeah, I never thought I'd see that day happen. I know Lance pretty well. I haven't really spent a whole lot of time with him recently, but yeah, we were teammates for a long time. I helped him win his first 3 tours, and yeah, I never thought I'd see that day where Lance told the truth or part of the truth.
He reached out and apologized to a lot of people. Were you one of them?
No, not yet, but we'll see. He doesn't need to apologize to me. I'd rather just move on in my life. But I've forgiven him. He did some bad things to me. Off the bike. Mm-hmm. But yeah, onward and upward. So.
Like I saw an interview where he actually approached you during the trial or an investigation in a bar in Aspen, Vail?
Yeah, I was having dinner at this restaurant, and I walked through the bar area to go use the restroom, and he kind of surprise attacked me with he and his posse.
I mean, how did you look at Lance Armstrong? I mean, you were a cyclist and you'd seen him. I mean, was he a legend in your mind before you became a teammate of his, or did he become a buddy? And then what was your reaction the first time you saw him use?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was definitely a legend. He was world champion before I even really started cycling. So I definitely looked up to him, and then all of a sudden I was his teammate, trying to help him win his first Tour de France. It was an exciting time, but yeah, I mean, pretty much as soon as he came to the team, he made it pretty clear what happened behind the scenes. I was already doing it, but when he came to the team, he kind of bumped it up a level, I'd say. And yeah, we didn't really look back. It was kind of like us against the world.
Tyler Hamilton, he's speaking tonight at Petro Theater on the campus of MSU Billings at 6 o'clock. It's free to students. It is just $20 if you'd like to hear him. He kind of talks about the pitfalls of cheating in sports. It's an ethics course, basically, for the Yellow Jackets. Meantime, he still lives in Missoula, Tyler Hamilton, has for about 5 years. He speaks worldwide about those pitfalls of cheating in sports. Armstrong is still facing a $100 million civil suit from the U.S. government. He goes to trial next month in Washington, D.C. The lawsuit's on behalf of the U.S. Postal Service, seeking to recover damages for the Postal Service after it paid over $32 million to sponsor Armstrong's cycling team.